Hello, hello! Been a day. Last time... Oh no, I haven't changed the scene. Dear God. There we go. Last time, we did a fair bit. We did Castle of Avania. Dealt with that. Freed Kryl, captured Fort Ola, took the first steps into taking over the city of Ala Mhigo. Leading up to where we are now, where we are about to begin the siege on Ala Mhigo. And who knows quite where that will end, beyond those who have seen it before. It does also mean that as we are very close to the end of Stormblood, we will be doing not one, but two duties this this stream, which means not once, but twice waiting in a DPS queue. Yeah, we'll see where we end up though. Not entirely sure how long I'll be going tonight, but I think like 2-ish hours at least. Yeah. But let's get right into it. I do believe that last time I spoke with all the pertinent NPCs around the place. So we will be starting right away with Ravan. Right then, I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge through the breach. Then we shall head to the front. Pippin has command of our artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. But before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son, he will understand. There's no need for explanations. When he sees it, he will know. J. Worry not for her safety. Look thee to the east. It is east. I'm marginally curious. Nope. You can hear all the cheering and whatnot, but there aren't any apparent side NPCs. Which is actually a little surprising. I'd think there'd be at least 1 or 2 in the camp during this sequence to like demonstrate the presence of armies. I do wonder if that's something that they'll tinker with adding as we as they progress through the graphics overhaul in 6.0, 7.0, if they'll work on adding more background NPCs to like areas like this, not like ones with like text boxes or anything, but like the standard like uninteractable ones. I think that'd be really cool, especially for moments like this when it's meant to be like a big siege, right? And like I'm like in my head, the image in my mind, it's not like packed to the brim, rows and rows or anything. It's like this level, just in more places. Maybe a little denser than this level. It would seem our position here is secure. You got anything to say? No. How about you? No. They might. Probably not, though. Captain, Alpha No? What is it you've got there? One can only imagine what this bulky package contains. That looks familiar. By the 12, this is Tizona, the bull of Ala Mhigo's legendary sword, forged from 2 cursed blades. The sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve, a weapon claimed on the blood sands, and with it fortune and glory. Its flames consume the unworthy, but by fire was he reborn. that he should bequeath it to me now to carry on his legacy. Well, I shall endeavor to deserve it, but I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Very well. Brace yourselves. This should be quite the spectacle. Vice Marshal, Imperial unit approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed. At least one squadron, sir, but they're wolfmen. Fairy Damite. Bloody hells, that's all we need. Call up the Bloodsworn to tell them to make ready. Marshal Tarpin, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. I am loath to gift our enemy more time to prepare, but if there is a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. With me, Arentel. We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Steel yourself, my friend, though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence. It would seem wise to prepare for the worst. They come, Arentel. You, clear the road. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphino Lavier, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, boy, you stand upon a battlefield. Be gone or be cut down. Doma is free. Lord Hien has returned and driven Yotsuyu and the Imperials from your lands. We were there, we helped them. There is no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lord Hien is dead, and you are a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again? At your peril. We will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth. Put up your weapons. I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheathe our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. You will prove the truth of your tale on the battlefield or die in dishonor. Gonna be a short fight. It'd be nice if they went through, because they have a like special sheath unsheath animation now. I want to say it was added in Endwalker. It'd be really nice if they went back through all the scenes like that, where you like unsheath your weapon and just change the effect of it. In fairness, it's most likely one of those things that sounds like it would be like a nothing task to do, but like in reality would take weeks of hunting down singular items. It just wouldn't be worth it for such a small thing. You are no strangers to battle, that much is plain. I am the White. I am Hakuro, and I will be your opponent. Have at you. Fight. Marginally less easy fight. Is it gonna go? Did I just miss my third eye wit in there? That's sad. I'm sad. I think that was hot.
So it comes to this.
Enough. You're every bit of warriors you claim to be. One moment. I really gotta fix something. I just moved my boom arm like an inch to the left so I can actually have my hand at a comfortable angle. I don't know why it took me like 4 months to fix, but here we are. Alphino? I dream of a day when people accept my words as truth without demanding that I prove them in feats of strength, but come, we must away. You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men and perhaps even me, but you did not. For this, I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the battle for Doma's liberation. And we should be glad to do so. Lord Hien returned, such joy that this news brings us. But for Lord Gosetsu to perish in the keep's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. Eyes forward, Hakuro, he wished for no better death. You knew him well, aye. He would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone. And so, we will not. Duty comes before all. All Lupin know of Doma's... All Lupin shall know of Duma... Alright, man. Hey. All Lupin shall know of Doma's liberation and of your part in it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw shall we rip open the throats of our masters. This the White swears. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma. Such a curious thing, Destiny, to see us meet with friends of Lord Hien in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. Oh boy, here we go. It's him! It's him! It's Kokobushi! The man, the myth, the legend. Just a moment.
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfman successful?
Sorry about that. I had someone at my door. I gotta turn my phone off throughout the series. What can happen again?
Liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our
voices are mixed kind of low right now. Wonder if I should lower effect volume.
Now, I think it's time.
It's usually not a problem though, is the thing.
Thaumaturges, forward!
Maybe it's intentional to like exemplify the chaotic noise of the.
Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno!
I love that line, by the way. You know, I'm something of a thaumaturge myself.
Now give me a curse and winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth!
That one, not quite as much. Superheating and then super cooling the Ador to weaken it though is I like that. If that's the thing they would consider.
All cannons, fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock!
That one's maybe the best line.
Armor! We nearly had it! Is that?
It's the Air Force.
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters. Doma is come to pay her debts.
Lord Hian!
We will deal with the flying machines. Forward, my friends, for freedom and justice!
Where did the shinobi get the Yol? Did like Hian lead a bunch of shinobi through Barham's metal? Like, come on, guys, we gotta get your fucking birds.
All cannons resume firing!
If you look close, and you can see Hian's got the Mentor crown.
We're through. The way is clear.
I'm entrusting Pippin with Tiozona. I've entrusted him with command of the entrusting Pippin with Tiozona. I've entrusted him with command of the flames. This time I fight not as a general, but simply a soldier. You do not think he would actually wait until the last? No, of course not. He's no Vidofnir. What? I don't know what Elfin was talking about. I think I'm missing something. By the Fury, did that man just bring down flying armor with a single stroke in mid-air? Yeah, man, samurais are fucking wild, dude. The Vice Marshal's strategy for breaching the gates was most ingenious. A pity he did not account for the Magitech armor, but to be fair, they did not account for the Domans either. Is he talking about Estinian, maybe? Where does Vidofnir? Or is he okay. Or is he talking about like was fucking Hien sitting on a ridge with fucking binoculars going, I'm gonna wait until the Magitech armor comes in before I go over and help. Maybe that's what he means. Maybe he did. Impeccable timing. Those domans, come, comrades. The enemy's gate is down. Forward. I'm gonna assume no. Actually, maybe Elf knows what I have. Nope. Maybe that's why it's this way, is that you're not meant to talk to Alphino before you progress the dialogue with Uppington. I've noticed that a few times, where the dialogue of some of the side NPCs doesn't make full sense until you actually progress one step forward. But you can't reliably assume they're going to do that, because sometimes that one step forward warps you out of the zone or despawns all the NPCs. I wonder, because I don't remember that being a problem in Heavensward, though it may have been, and I don't feel like rewatching my VODs. So I wonder if that'll get better in Shadowbringers, or even just the patches. I'm sure I'll find out. Maybe they don't want to set it up because like they need to have the NPCs there, and it would be more work than it's worth to like add an extra text box that's just a nothing burger. I don't know. The battle for Ala Mhigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. Captain Alphino, may I ask you to be part of the first charge? 'Twould be an honor. I will join them, but as another soldier. The command of the flames I leave in your capable hands, Pippin. I don't suppose we could come along too. It's gonna be Lys and Nago? Nope, Lys and Arenvald. Lys, Arenvald. Nago and the others told me to go with you, Arentel, to bring Xenos to account for everyone. I'm Ala Mhigo too, in case anyone's forgotten. My place is in the thick of it, and it doesn't get much thicker than where you'll be. Let us sally forth then. Together we make for the royal palace, there to find and strike down Xenos. And now for the dungeon. Another 8-minute waiting queue. I don't know, maybe not. We're not. Okay, I'm gonna queue first and then talk to them, and worst case scenario is it pops immediately and I don't get to hear all their dialogue. I'll cry about it later. Just to be clear, I'm under no illusion that I'm as capable as the rest of you, but when it comes to strength of will, I'm the equal of anyone. This is it, Arentel, the moment we've sacrificed everything for. Whatever it takes, we'll defeat Xenos and free Ala Mhigo. Okay, nothing new. I'm assuming you're going to be talking about it. Yeah, wait, that was different. Not only the general, but Lys and Arenvald besides, this mission means everything to our friends. We must not let them down. Demulus, I'm going to say. As we fight our way through the city, the flames will also aim to reach Xenos. Godspeed, my friends. The battle is joined. Give the order to advance. Yes, Lord Commander. Right, that's everyone. Victory will be ours. Matron guide the arrows. That's it, lads. He said something. I didn't catch it, though. Well, a full minute. The Almegan Brigade is... Oh, damn it. Well, that's right. There was a... the Flames have, like, a whole brigade for the Almegans. Cool. Not much new has happened. I found out that there's a bug in Pal World that means that all those upgrades I thought were helping me raise my catch chance for actually doing the exact opposite. So that's fun. I'm hoping that gets patched soon, assuming it's not already. I'm also completely ready for it to like be a thing that comes out where it's like, no, this was never a bug. You're just not understanding how statistics work. And it was never any harder. It was actually getting easier, but people had like strings of bad luck and assumed it was broken. I could believe that. That seems likely. Pretty good though. I am. I'm definitely starting to feel that the like late survival craft grind, metal is becoming a steadily more and more annoying resource to have to collect it in bulk. I was really disappointed today because in Pal World, I'm gonna reasonably confidently say that anywhere in the world you can look and you can see a giant fucking tree. And I was like, I want to go to that tree. So I'm like level 30. I've got reasonably good weapons, and like I can probably not immediately die if I encounter a random level 40 guy. And I'm gonna head out, find that tree. And, you know, like any flying pale, you can go over the water and you won't lose stamina. You can yada yada yada. The only downside is that you, when you're mounting a pale, they won't eat from the feed bags. You gotta manually feed them, or else get down and let them eat, whatever. And I get all the way out there, and at first I was worried. Oh, it's probably just like a flat texture on the skybox. It's not going to be a real object. But I at least want to like get close enough to know. And I get closer, and I get closer, and I realize, wait a minute, it's got like actual geometry. The leaves are a bit like low poly. But like it's definitely like an actual game world object. This might actually exist. And I get closer, and I get closer. And I'm finally, I'm in this like snowy mountain area, and I can clearly see like the land around it and the way the trunk is like an actual model. Like, oh my god, it's an actual place I can go to. And I spend like 5 minutes crossing the water because, you know, it's so far away. And I encounter the wall of the world for the first time. Oh, that was so disappointing. I really hope that, like, that's what one of the planned updates is gonna do, is like add that as a, because like I don't think, because like there's a mountain area for the fire types. All the like basic areas are like for like normal and dark types because nighttime. There's an ice area for the ice for the ice types. Plenty of lakes and rivers for the water types, so on and so forth. There's a couple of forests, but like that giant tree would be like the perfect spot to have the fucking hub for the grass types or plant types, whatever the fuck they're called. Actually, occurs to me that I don't know what the official type names are. I haven't bothered checking if there even are official names for the different types. Well, there definitely are, because they refer to the different varieties of moves. There's some pals when they're in your party, they buff stuff. You know, like there's no like plant pale zone yet. I wanna go to the frickin' Erd tree, man. How else am I gonna become Elden Lord? Like, what the fuck? You know, this dungeon's pretty good. Not great. Some of the one of the bosses got gutted. I hope we get a tank that'll do the really cool pull. That'll be fun if we get that. But it's also I'm gonna tentatively say, I believe that this is the only dungeon with a mount drop at the end. There's a very small chance that when you beat the final boss of this dungeon, you get a mount. I have that mount. I've even seen the mount drop, but I did not get the mount from this dungeon. It was in a tombstone event a while ago. Can I find it? Here it is. Yeah, it drops this mount, which I think it's a Final Fantasy III reference. It's the first time this style of walker appeared in the series. I think it's 3. It's the same one that Kefka's from. I'm actually gonna look it up. I'm curious. No, not Final Fantasy 14. Kefka. Kefka. Okay, but which game is he from originally? You'd think he'd be like right at the top of the wiki. There we go. Why aren't these in chronological order? Oh, because it's other appearances. Cool. So oh, it's right there. I can't read. Oh, it's 6. It's Final Fantasy 6. Okay. It's from. I was way off. Huh. What's Final Fantasy 3 then? Oh. Oh, I know. Okay. I know why I thought it was 6. Yeah, because in the US, Final Fantasy 6 was called Final Fantasy 3, and that's why I thought it was it was 3. Okay. Man. I love long queues, dude. I mean, just imagine, like the Dawn Trail queue is going to be even longer than this. Like everything I queue as Viper for is going to take like 30 minutes. Although I don't know, because like I'm going to be playing on like release day, right? So that might be like the only saving grace, is that so many people are playing that like queues are reasonably quick, regardless of like how not in need DPS are going to be. Anti in need. I'm looking forward to Viper, man. I'm looking forward to any new news regarding the expansion. I really need that release date so I can pre-order. I really, really want to get the pre-order. It'd also be nice if I could get the collector's edition, but unfortunately, I don't know, man. It might unironically not be worth it though. Even beyond just it's probably gonna be like what, $300? Like even like past that, it's, I don't really have anywhere to keep it, so it's like, eh. I do have a limit. If this hits like 20 minutes, I'm gonna go against everything I've ever wanted to do, and I'm gonna use duty support. Like, I never wanted to have to do that, but I also don't feel like sitting in this queue for 30 minutes. I am, like, officially out of bullshit to ramble about, unfortunately. There aren't really any like, side tasks I can see to. Other than tweaking my mic. But, I've been noticing a lot of Discords getting hacked recently. Like, was there like a data breach or something we don't know about? Like, granted, a lot is like 2 in the span of like 3 days. But still, like, I went a long time without hearing about any like major Discord breaches, and now here we are. Unironically, makes me just the least bit nervous that Because like, right? You would think like some of these people, they're like devs and stuff. You would think that they would have a bit more, you would think that like they would have stuff like a two-factor and whatnot, which, you know, I'm gonna assume they did. And that's the main thing that keeps my account safe. So it's like, how much danger am I in and just unaware of? I don't want to get my shit hacked. I wonder what the rare achievements are in Pale World. Oh yeah, it's mostly boss stuff. I think it's really interesting that over half of all players have beat the first boss in Pale World, and then the next one down is like all the way down to like 13%. I think that's wild. And then in a very similar vein, going over to like Elden Ring, like over 70% of people have like reached the first major milestone, which like I don't really think is that common, is it? The first milestone being getting to the round table hold. There's an achievement for that, right? I feel like there's another game I've played that had like a crazy high percentage on like beating the game. And it just baffled me because it wasn't a short game really. I've got very high hopes for this for this paladin. Or either invest in slot or like the very next step down. We got like glamour put together. I think we're gonna be wall to wall in this entire dungeon. You know, if only I could play these. Cross the bomb. Oh, it's a Kane, I think. Yeah, it's definitely Kane-sama. Oh, that's nifty. I noticed that before. How many other notable characters can you spell? I wonder if you can like see all of them. I wonder how many I've already missed. Shinobi, which I've always noticed. Nothing over there either. boss spin. I'm really surprised I hadn't got snapshot by that, actually. The bard isn't playing their songs. Uh-oh. Okay, here it comes. One of the best pulls in all of Stormblood. Will they do it? Paladin, they've got holy ground. Or Holland ground. They're doing it. Oh, they're doing it. Okay, man. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm doing it. Look at me, look at me. Not quite local, but the bard's all dead, so unfortunately. You can run all the way up to that door, or almost that door anyway. It's maybe the second harshest pull in all of Stormblood. After the first pull in Gardens. Uh-oh. I'm the tank now. No, no greed. No greed, not greedy. It's a fun pull. The healer, it actually makes the healer wake up. I can say this, I play healer. Uh-oh. Kenki. I'll take it. Love me some free resources.
Shed its bindings.
So this boss and this mechanic used to have
success.
Little metal claw dudes, the Death Claw guys, that would chase your ass down. I think they also decreased how much you're slowed down by.
The sound prevails!
Oh, and a friend. I got a couple friends. Uh-oh. I'm just fine. Just fine. They can't deal damage to you if they're dead. There we go. See? Easy. I wish I hadn't wasted blood weapon though. It would have been recovery just a little bit less painless. A little bit more painless rather. I wonder who the final boss will be. One can only guess. Xenos. Chance to burn them down without the card using any. Oh, they're using this one. Give us one. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Wait. Oh! I misremembered that mechanic. My bad. thought it was So first thing, I thought it was a one of those tethers we gotta run away to make it turn purple. And then I thought it was a knockback, because there is another boss that has that kind of tether as a knockback. Oh no. Tank's gonna die. Oh no, he's alive. Did they nerf the damage it does? It used to be that if like 2 or more people stacked when he did that, it was game over. Immediate death.
Show me your will.
No, we're doing this.
Yes, yes, just so.
Maybe the fucking healer is just doing an amazing job. That is entirely possible.
The power to transcend.
Let's hit him. Bad manners in Xenos. Oh, they all left. Bye. I forgot to keep a lookout to see if I could spot people other than Kane. God damn it. What did I get? 50. There's no escape, Xenos. What now? It's not over yet. Stay sharp. Okay, I missed at least. He enjoyed this, the monster. You know, that's as good as Xenos in a nutshell. Helps if I put it on auto advance. There we go.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt. It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Confound it. Go after Xenos, my friend. We shall deal with this.
So That's where the dragon went.
Welcome to the Royal Menagerie. The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all. This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine.
It's actually a primal, but we're not going to get into that.
Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allegan Hound to drive this icon into my arms. Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then, and I should like very much for you to speak from the heart. If I were to stand aside, what would you do to this icon?
The same thing I do to every primal. Fucking kill it. Kill it. Suffer not the icon to live, you know?
But of course, you are the Icon Slayer. Such certainty is to be expected. A pity. There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your ability. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant. I know so much more. All icons must be exterminated without exception. Such was the imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the Icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic.
I mean, they actually are an active threat to, like, extents, but,
Man
you know.
should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless, meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friends and confidants. If you accept.
I deny you. For I have many things to say on Xenos' character.
And yet,
and cannot
in
for a
doing
very
so,
long time.
Be right. We are warriors. 'Twas plain from the first how this would end.
Xenos is a mirror of the Warrior of Light.
When all
A foil.
when the difference between life and death is but a single stroke. I live for them too. This is who we are, my friend. This is all we are. Ala Mhigo and Doma and call them all be damned.
Dragon's Awake.
We tower above the gods. You by your gift, I by my might. And before the resonance, the gods shall be made to heal.
Man, I sure hope all of this stuff about the Echo goes somewhere. I sure hope they explain how fucking Xenos... Endwalker things, you know? Hey, welcome in, Kai! I didn't see the emotes. We're about to fight a dragon.
An ending to mark
I hope I hope you're having a good afternoon. I spent a long time where Xenos was easily my least favorite antagonist in the game. Oh. Good morning then. But, I don't know, because, like... Oh, let's not make that mistake. Because for a long time, I felt that Xenos was a very one-note and uninteresting character who was just kind of pure evil for the sake of it and served no great narrative purpose. And a lot of people... Oh, I can't talk about that, can I? After things happening, I came to realize Xenos is actually a reasonably good character, if not just a good character. As they serve as a very strong foil for the Warrior of Light, and in some ways a dark reflection. So, yeah. Anyway, it's time for another 10-minute queue. So, and this one I don't have the NPC route. You're gonna be waiting the whole time. And I'm fresh out of Pal World bullshit to talk about. Yes and no. I've never played through a Persona game, but I know some people who are massive Persona fans, so I kind of get dragged along with it. Also, every Persona OST and every Shin Megami Tensei OST are just amazing. So I thoroughly enjoy them through that respect. I won't be getting Persona 3 Reloaded because I refuse to spend $70 on the base edition of a video game. Like, even with a 50% sale, I doubt it's going to be dropped down to a point where I'm happy with. So, I don't know, we'll see. That said, if they ever get around to porting some of the SMT games, I would love to be able to play through SMT 4 because I never got to finish it on my 3DS because my save file got annihilated, and I don't know how to get an emulator up and running. Though I doubt getting an emulator up and running would be difficult. And even if I could get an emulator up and running, which I probably can, it's probably not that difficult, I don't know where to safely get a clean ROM of SMT4, and I'm terrified of, like, melting down my PC. Palworld is very good. Persona 3 is, like, the second best Persona game, as according to my extreme Persona head person who I know. So, I don't know. Like, I'm sure it's a very, very good game. I just... Technically speaking, I have the money, but, like, I'd rather not spend it on that. SMT3 is on Steam, though, and that's very, very good. I was actually, I was streaming SMT3 for a minute before my controller died, and I had to start coping with work more. So I do intend to get back to SMT3 eventually, because I really want to get through that, and I really enjoy the Shin Megami Tensei games I've played so far. I wonder how hard it'd be to set up capture for the Switch, because I could get SMT5 on that. SMT3, Shin Megami Tensei 3. Hang on a minute, I can, I already have Steam open. Wow. Yes. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. I still have it downloaded. Open this up. Audio panel, please. I think it's super quiet mode, or is it many mute? No. It's a many mute. Non game capture. Ignore the text box. Here we go. This is Shin Megami Tensei 3. Yeah, old game. It's like a PS2 game, I think. Oh, I could have left the title screen open and it would have played the video. Oh well, too late now. Depending on how versed you are in internet memes, I really shouldn't eat the game. There we go. Depending on how versed you are in video and like meme culture, Fierce Battle Nocturne, you may have heard this or heard references to this. Oh wait, I know about this. There we go. You know, and at the same time, you get more evidence that SMT just has really good music. I'm not gonna play the whole song. There's a... It's the chorus I want to get to. Anyway, yeah. So, good music, but One More God Rejected is a... Or is or was a semi-popular internet meme. And, unironically kind of valid for current events, MSQ. So, that's fun. And, as for Persona OST things go, this is probably going to get my stream muted, but it's worth it. This is from Persona 3. This is, I want to say, I think it's the main battle theme for 3. And I'm going to play as little as possible and talk as much as I can because, you know, less so for the SMT games, but more so for Persona. Atlas is very, very active about claiming the music from the Persona games. Like, I will not play anything from the Persona 5 OST, even though I love the Persona 5 OST so much, because if you so much as breathe, like 5 second snippet, like even talking as much as I possibly can is still probably going to get annihilated. Yeah, no, very good. We're almost at the, well, actually, so technically speaking, the, anyway, very good music. If you ever want to, like hear really good, like, jazz-adjacent music, I can't recommend any given Persona OST enough. Oh. You know, so Persona is technically a spin-off of the Shin Megami Tensei games. Although, as I've acquired more context, I'm not sure how much that's the case, or if it's the case as much as I think it is. So if you look at old, so Persona 2, I did not spell Persona right. Persona 2 case. Let's see if I can get a good picture of it. So like Persona 2. Oh, is it not? Oh. Is it on the back, maybe? Hang on a minute. No, it doesn't look like it. Is it Persona 1 they did that on? Hang on a minute, I'm just learning that my life is a lie. Really? Was it only in, like advertising? Zoom in on the image. Well then. Oh no, there it is! Okay, I found it. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. I was right, I was correct, I was not misinformed. Here we go. No, don't open that. I need to alter it. Edit with Paint 3D. Paste. Save. Here we go. So, Persona 1, Shin Megami Tensei Persona, because they wanted a more recognizable name when they released a spinoff. Even though Persona and SMT have like really close to nothing to do with each other beyond their like general gameplay systems. They aren't like canonically linked, even remotely. Yeah, no. There it is. I was not lied to. But yeah, they play very similarly. The biggest difference is that in Persona, your party is other people who have certain personas. Personas are the big dudes, or they're like summons, and they're the majority of how they actually attack. And the way you get different personas in your team is by switching which people you have in your party. Whereas in Shin Megami Tensei, it's usually just the main character, and it's a bit like Pokemon in that you go out and you capture demons to add to your party, and then you like mix and match their abilities and loadouts, and there's like a meta to it. Also, SMT generally is a little bit more difficult mechanically, in that it like requires you to pay attention to like status debuffs and use them appropriately. Which is actually something I was really enjoying about 3 and 4 before, you know, I couldn't play them. Man, when am I gonna get back to 3? I think I'll start playing 3 again when I need another break from 14. Then I'll finish 3. I'm at 13 minutes. This is hell. You know, very, very good games. Very, very good games. I really want Atlas to... I will bend my morals to the breaking point, and I will spend $70 if I can play SMT4 on my computer without having to risk melting my PC with viruses. That's a hard one. Generally speaking, I'm in the camp of don't make a remake, just make the original playable. I think if Sonic 06 got a competent remake, it could be really good, because Sonic 06 gets a lot of hate, not because it's a bad game, but because it was pulled out of the... It's like Cyberpunk, right? It was pulled out of the oven way too early, but it was released in a time when they can't go back and fix it. Or at least they couldn't as easily. So like Sonic 06 is just kind of this absolute mess. Granted, its ending is a little weird. Its ending is a little, if you know, you know. But beyond that, like it's a really competent like 3D Sonic game. It's like, and actually, there is a fan project. I forget what exactly the name is, but there are like people making a gameplay remake from the ground up of Sonic 06 right now, like for free. So, and like I think they recently finished the third act of like 4. So that's cool. That might be worth looking into at some point. Granted, I have no idea how to get that running, and I've done next to no research on it, but... Yeah, I think like that. Yeah, like generally speaking, I think most old games are good to just play if you can get over the like difference in like graphical quality. I wouldn't mind. No, there's a decent number of games I wouldn't mind remasters for. I wouldn't mind a remaster of, what's the game called? No, it's gone. Unfortunately. Hey, Q-Pop, I'm saved. What is that game? So a remaster is adding quality of life changes and improving textures and audio work and stuff. Maybe they add voice acting or remaster the voice acting so the audio quality is better, stuff like that, right? But the majority of the gameplay systems are mostly the same. A remake is they start from scratch and use the original as a blueprint, and then they do everything over again. Nothing or almost nothing is carried directly. That's the difference. So, like, the difference between the Resident Evil 2 remake and Bethesda releasing Skyrim for the 18th time. What sword is that? Why am I my combo? What is happening? What sword is it? Oh, it's the Abyssos weapon. That makes sense. Don't stack with me, thank you. Like, they're similar in principle, in fairness. It's not a unreasonable thing. I think some people even do use the terms interchangeably, even though, like, definitionally they effectively varies. Xenos, did you lay this egg? I'm pretty sure the Persona 3 Reloaded is a remake. I haven't looked into. I think the Persona fans I know have referred to it as a remake, and they're not the ones to use the term interchangeably. Oh, that's right, because it had to be a remake because Atlas lost the source code. I remember that. No, I don't. Alright, we are done with the ad phase. Ouch. Yep, we're done. Make it. And a machinist almost got a one-way ticket for that. No one died? I forgot what that mechanic did for a second. Oh, I did die. Oof. Oof. Well, that's how my story ends. It's a fun fight. I've actually done that synced extreme once. That was pretty good. You're gonna calm. Literally carried. Literally carried. Oh yeah, how am I getting down? I know that non-combat fall damage isn't lethal, but I don't think that's like canonical. Xenos was so kind as to teleport me. Thank you, Xenos. Appreciate it.
Are you all right? Xenos.
Kick him while he's down.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
Coward!
Stop!
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
I am impressed how much more I enjoy Xenos as a character my second time through. Oh, man.
Where is he?
He's dead. By his own hand.
Then justice has been done.
A very sudden moment. He's definitely dead, though. Very dead.
There's no justice.
We just saw it.
In that rabid animal's end.
No, it's a big part of his character arc that he just
Liberty or death.
Spent his whole life a
So many should be forced
sociopath,
to
unable
take up
to
this
feel
creed
any
to defeat
joy from the
such
world.
madness.
And then when he finally experienced it, decided to go out on a high note.
Forget
and he's
it.
definitely
The
dead.
living have need of
Very
us
dead.
now.
No coming back from that.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
I wonder if you're at that part in Shadowbringers yet. I need to... I gotta watch your VOD. I gotta see how far you are in Shadowbringers. I think you got you got up to Ilmeg, and I know
You're
that
right.
much because
Thank
I
you.
saw the tweet.
Without
even though I
you-
like never use Twitter anymore.
Well, you know. So let's do it together. For Ala Mhigo!
Poor Wool, man. Just outright ignoring your poor branch, man. Ah, okay. Yeah. Cold and cruel and heartless. I fucking love Wool, man. What a great character. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't... I was about to very lightly make fun of this scene. I did just notice something. I need another shot of the crowd, please, so I can confirm my... It is! Okay, so I was gonna make a joke around... Wow, they didn't show the scene where all of the Alliance members were taught the original Ala Mhigo national anthem. But, like, if you actually
In
look,
Crimson it began.
only the
And in
Resistance
Crimson
members
it
and
ended.
Ala Mhigans were singing the song.
And
So
then-
it actually, like, makes sense and fits. That's
And
cool.
then we were free.
I love when small details like that are observed. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. And with that, I have beaten base Stormblood.
But what is freedom, really?
So, when I went through Heaven's Word, I did the entire Alexander Raid series in what I have to do Void Arc on stream. I forgot about that. Fuck! Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that right now, actually. As soon as I'm done with the credits, I'll start going through Void Arc.
We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to
Because
have dreams and
there's
desires,
a quest line in
and to
Endwalker
strive for them.
that requires it.
But in the end, we're defined by the legacy our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a
You got
baby
to
in
do
the cradle.
Suzaku.
Innocent
Suzaku's the
and
best
pure.
fight, but you really should
He was
finish
made
it
into a
because
creature that lived only for death,
it
not
has
born one.
a reasonably large amount of impact on certain minor events that happen later.
20 years of Imperial rule.
As
have
is the
left
case
Ala
with
Mhigo torn and
everything
bleeding.
in my list, where like it's not super important, but it makes certain scenes in Endwalker a lot more impactful.
It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Papalimo. I won't.
Like, I will just say, there are parts of Endwalker, and by the end of Endwalker, very, very, very nearly every single piece of side content gets brought up in the MSQ. If there's a blue
Because
quest for it, someone
remember the
mentions it,
price
minimum,
of
or
freedom.
it actively comes up. Yeah.
I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you. This is the end.
It's the end. Oh man, I can't believe the Final Fantasy XIV stops at Stormblood.
The end of the Imperial province of Ala Mhigo,
Oh, I see.
and the rebirth of Ala Mhigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Alright, there we go. Now we're on the credits. Let's go. Do I let this play? I think I will. I don't think this song comes up with the lyrics anywhere in the MSQ. Unless you count the credits as being part of the MSQ. I don't know. Nothing's ever gonna beat Answers. But this might be... It's my least favorite, actually, no. Answers is the best. I think, Flow is the second best. The Dragon Song is third. This is fourth. I'm forgetting one, aren't I? Shadowbringers, yeah. Tomorrow and Tomorrow, yeah, no. I don't know how I feel about Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I don't like Tomorrow and Tomorrow's, like, interlude, so I think it can sit at the bottom. It's not bad, but I don't... Yeah. It's probably my least favorite of all these. Which actually makes me think that I'm excited to hear what Dawn Trail's female lead vocal emotional song is going to be. Because every expansion's had one. I wonder if it'll be composed in such a way that it can be the, like, in the same vein as Answers, where it kind of sticks with you or sticks with us for the next 10-year journey.
Fire in your hearts, steel as you sound the horn.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll do the Void Arc now, so we'll get a head start on. Get a head fucking start on clearing some P ranking some maps, because there's no way in hell those queues are gonna go fast. But no, so as I was saying before, so when I went through Heaven's Word, I did all of the side stories that I wanted to. Oh wait, no. Can I actually do that? Wait a minute. I might not be able to follow that plan, actually, because post MSQ is only split into 2 parts. Yeah, everyone was surprised when what's his name? Give me a minute. Hancock didn't like stab you in the back. So what it really comes down to, and that I can kind of point out now, is at this point the monetarists aren't evil. They're just capitalists, which same thing, but regardless. So they're gonna do what is the most profitable for them. And by Stormblood, they've realized that the most profitable thing they can do is not try and fuck over the Warrior of Light. Because the Warrior of Light's gonna end up on top, and it's gonna cost them money. So, precipitating from that fact, Hancock wouldn't betray the Warrior of Light because it's not gonna end up good for him. It's not that I agree with Lolorito. It's that I understand that they understand that if they fuck with the Warrior of Light, it's gonna end very, very poorly for them, and that's why they don't. It's like, yeah. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get the plot arc where we help the people of Ala Mhigo seize the means of production. A good old communist revolution in old. This song's a bit longer than I thought it was. It does occur to me that, as neat as it is that all of the expansion mounts, or all of the, collector mounts play the title theme. I think it would have been neat if some of the title mounts or collector mounts played the what would be a good term for those songs, because they're not the main songs. Those the main songs are what play in the credit or the trailers.
All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether.
And thus, Estinian did what we probably should have done
safe than sorry.
On the bridge. Quick! Toss them into the rift! No, dumbass! Or did you forget that Asians are not bound by mortal restrictions?
There ends your hateful legacy.
It's why isn't this voiced? It's over. Varus. My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son. What nonsense. You do not mourn his loss. You surprise me, your radiance. He was your son and heir, and an irreplaceable test subject. I know what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones. Cause it comes up a bit more later. Estinian's kind of a loner. He kind of wants to just run off into the world and explore stuff. Now that he's no longer bound by his vengeance or his duty to the Temple Knights. So, while he's very much interested in helping the Warrior of Light, he's also very interested in just kind of going around the place. It's you can get a bit of this if you read the short story that explains where he got his new armor, actually. Nor are stars made to sustain false gods who sup on their very essence, icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the whispers of shadowless charlatans. Should you raise a hand against my black-robed brethren, I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same, preservation, restoration. Comparison... No, wait, is it? Compression? Compression, resurrection, all in service to your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortals? Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will, your radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap you will find this reassuring. Have a good one, Kai. I hope that you have a fun time and a good dinner. How dare you? What body could he have taken? The world may never know. Oh, we're back here. We did it. We liberated Ala Mhigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it all. Relief, I suppose. Pride and hope, too. We did it, Father, Yida, Papalimo, Conrad, Mefred, Minfilia. We really did it. Hey, I don't feel like you have this... Hey, don't feel like you have to stand here listening to me mumble. Everyone else will want to talk to you. You beat him, after all. You're the real hero of the story, so run along and take your... Take your what? Plaudits? Plaudits. Hang on a minute. Plaudits. An expression of praise or approval.
Plaudit. Plaudit.
Interesting. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I can just go upstairs. Alright, so I'm gonna BRB real quick. I'll be right back. Shouldn't be more than like 5 minutes. Hello, hello. Backing up. Oh, wait, no. Change screen. There we go. When I awoke this morning, I thought Lord Hien dead, and then he lived, and now he is here. It has been a wonderful day. It feels like only yesterday that we were celebrating the liberation of Doma, and now look where we are. 1,000 miles apart, our nations may be, but in spirit we are one and the same. For you to best Xenos after everything he had even after he had harnessed the power of a primal, is a testament to your ever-growing strength. No, not bitter to have had your vengeance stolen from you by another. There is some small regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, Arentel. As should we all. Xenos was a monster and a tyrant, the man who killed my father and countless other of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it. I should also praise Master Alphino for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might never have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro and his Lupin brothers. 'Twas a timely intervention, full glad am I not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hien's most trusted allies. Ha, indeed, my friend, indeed. Lord Hien must needs return to Doma with all due haste, but I have yet to decide if I will accompany him. I should like to visit my people in Revenant's Toll, for one. It feels like only yesterday that we were celebrating the liberation of Doma, and now look where we are. 1,000 miles apart, our nations may be, but in spirit we are one. I think I already read that. Yep, I already read that, Lamau. Praise be to the 12 for your victory. Though many brave souls gave their lives to stay, we take comfort in the knowledge it was not in vain. Doma was only the beginning. With our victory here, we send a message to all provinces. They can be beaten. You can be free. Mayhap I got a bit carried away, but by the Navigator, that was bloody brilliant. Well done, Arentel. I'll spare you more flowery words. Doubtless you've had your fill of them. Anyone hiding over here? Nope. 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 No lock. Wait. That's a no one. Hang on a minute. Gotta scout the place out. Make sure I don't miss any dialogue. You might have something to say. Hello? Hi? It was an honor to fight at your side, at the side of you and your allies. I'm not going to bother talking to these guys. Sorry. Or this guy. Or the Moogle male. We did it. We bloody did it. I have to send word to Alagana. No, I have to go and tell them myself. I'll be with you all in a moment. The battle is won, but our return to Limsa Lumensa will have to wait until we've sorted out the aftermath. Ah, if I could but step through a magical door into the drowning wench. Anyway. I wish you were here to see it. I'm not even going to try. Moving on. I did not know who, how, or when, but I knew in my heart that I would return here one day. Here's to the ones who didn't. I know it's different for him and the other Ala Mhigans, but for us, it's a great victory. For us, it's a great victory, but for them, it's a homecoming. Our convalescing comrades have been informed of our victory. Thou mayest be assured that there was much rejoicing. We did well to defeat that fiend, empowered by the eyes. I was so foolishly ordered... Empowered by the eyes, I so foolishly ordered you to cast them into the sea of clouds. What a twisted legacy they have wrought. The battle may be ended, but the war goes on. Garlemald will not abide such defiance. However, for this day we may rejoice in our victory. The battle is won, but I already read yours now. Minfilia, no, Ascilla, Warburton. It will never be enough, I know, but I hope that this makes up for it, if only a little. I hope that this brings you both joy. You deserve it, and so much more. Can you believe it? We won. We beat the bastards. Ala Mhigo. Yeah, sorry, I got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know. We owe it to the friends we buried to shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing, that it's finally over, and that they can rest in peace. You hear that, lads? We'll be all right. We'll be... Oh, bugger, not again. I'm so bleeding happy I could cry. It sounds like you already are. After all we've been through, I really should know better than to worry. But, as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you, hale and whole, in the royal menagerie, well nigh reduced me to tears. The warrior of light, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us if we call you hero when you accomplish heroic feats. But as the warrior of light goes, so goes the world. You should take pride in the good you have done, and in the good you have inspired others to do. You are a natural-born leader of men, Arentel. All those people weren't just following their commanders; they were following you. And you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end, but history shall remember them and the glorious future they made possible. Yep. Imagine resenting your position of influence. Elise will surely regret that she was unable to join for this battle. I meanwhile, will not. Oh, no, I read yours. Our bloody campaign is ended, and we may begin to return home. That said, our work is far from finished. We have yet countless wounded to tend to, not to mention prisoners of war. I've trained with countless weapons, but none compared to Tiazona. That father saw fit to honor me in this way fills my heart with pride. Seven Hells, is it true? Did you really best Xenos in that bastard primal? Just you and 7 stalwart adventurers whom you had the wisdom and foresight to recruit? No wonder they call you a bleeding hero. The hero of the hour, I suppose we'll have to add Liberator to your titles. With their commander fallen, the remainder of the 11th chose to surrender to our forces. After 20 long years, it's official. The occupation is ended. But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, Father. Momentous as this achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we have walked. Aye. Yet, if we are to overcome 2 decades of oppression, I've no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, Captain, for helping to make this dream a reality. Now comes our part to think on the future, for Ala Mhigan refugees in Ul'dah to decide whether or not they want to return and help rebuild. Finish your rounds? Great. In that case, I'd like you to come with me, back to Rauger's Reach. Not for a rematch or anything, sadly. I want to call all the Scions together. I'll explain later. Am I gonna get teleported? Oh yeah, free travel, let's go! I didn't have to waste like 120 gil. I don't even know I don't even know where to begin.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. Good. You're all here. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're scions. Now, I'm obviously a scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Ala Mhigo.
Oh shit, they fucking dragged his shoal out of bed for this?
When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official. As long as I serve Ala Mhigo, I can't be a scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
And Ali's
I
from that matter?
understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this.
Oh, I did,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so? There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Stola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Come back here, you slippery little devil.
Who could this be?
To think fishing could be so difficult.
I could never guess.
What
Not
greater
possible.
proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Fie on it. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
Ah! No! What? What? I turned it off. This is indeed the work of either Shinryu or Omega, and since there is undeniably something down there, they're radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be the late Viceroy's Lapdragon. Yes, I think we have our suspect. Fuck. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever? And now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employees to this pet project of yours. Lost profits and belligerent clients be damned. For financial considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is an unquantifiable benefit in giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technology. Oh, is that before or after you blow it up or seal it away? Fine, but the moment I judge this little venture an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it, savvy? And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer and mechanical genius. You didn't. Come now, you mustn't build their expectations too high. It will be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no. Oh no, absolutely not. This is not happening. Nero Tolskeva, eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland. Complete with lightning. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children, but what of the father? So my original plan, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. My original plan was to go through the patches and the and whatnot in order. So I would do all of patch 1, and then I would do the raids associated with that, and then the Evilise raid associated with that, and go through that way, because it's going to be a really big problem when I'm doing the Shadowbringers raids, because the Shadowbringers raids explicitly spoil events from the MSQ. And then it occurred to me, these are not split up that way. Yeah. So I think what I might have to do is do the post MSQ up to like patch 5.58. Sorry, patch 0.58 or like 5.5 or whatever of like each expansion going forward. Because usually 5.5 ends on a reasonably good cutoff point. And then go back and go through the content, because man, this wouldn't be a problem if I was like doing a new character, but that's entirely too much effort in this. I'm sorry. Like I simply cannot be asked. But it's been a bit over 2 hours. I was gonna start on the Void Arc tonight, because I realized again tonight that I did kind of have to do the Void Arc because of a quest line I want to do later. Oops. But yeah. So next time we'll be taking a bit of a break from the MSQ. I'll go back and do the Void Arc on whichever quest class I feel like doing, though not one of the main ones, because maybe I'll go back to a Dragoon, probably not. Yeah, we'll get through Void Arc in the next stream, using the same technique that I'm going to be to a kill time that I'm going to be doing for the Evilise raids, which is I'll be P ranking Act 2 of Ultra Kill. But until then, have a good one, all.